Welcome everyone. Adam the Woo here as the recording of this Wednesday, August 21st, 2024. I'm checking out of my hotel here in Anaheim, conveniently called the Anaheim Hotel, right on the corner of Harbor Boulevard and what other road is this? Disney Way, the Hollywood Tower, well, former Hollywood Tower, now Guardians behind me. Checking out of this hotel, it is 2 or 3 minutes prior to 11 a.m. Next hotel I am checking into, also here on Harbor Boulevard, I can't check in until 4. So from now until then, I have about 5 hours to meander around Disneyland and do what I was originally going to do yesterday, which is show the precursor to Halloween time, which is starting Friday. Now, I will not be here on Friday in the park for the opening day of Halloween time. I have prior obligations and things to do. So this is going to be my 2 days before opening day of Halloween time at Disneyland. And then a couple days after that is the opening day of Oogie Boogie Bash. A lot going on. Halloween is pretty much here. And I am wearing an appropriate t-shirt. Leatherface is going in Walt's Original Magic Kingdom. I'm inviting you to join me. Shall you? There goes no monorail. Monorail's not running. So just to reiterate, Disneyland Halloween time officially starts on Friday. I will not be able to be here. Might pop in on Saturday for a day after. Now what I'm going to show today is not everything. It's just kind of the setup of the props, the pumpkins, merchandise, etc., etc. Just getting the Halloween spirit. And then Sunday, DCA, across from Disneyland, is the first day of Oogie Boogie Bash. Now I think even in the last couple days, I do not recall that they had the pumpkins up top above the front entrance. I think those were just put up maybe last night or the night before, or it was just oblivious to seeing them when I was here prior to today. But now, as I walk in the front gates, I am noticing that all the pumpkins that are decorated with the different Disney characters are all across the front of the middle gate section when you're going in. Again, there's going to be a lot of this to come, but I just wanted to kind of get in, strike while the iron was pre-hot. I mean, it's also a very warm day too. I think it's going to get to 92 to get today here in SoCal, so a pre-striking while the iron is pre-hot. I don't know where I'm really going with that, but also in front of here it is 11 a.m. Well, it's 11:05, so I checked out of the hotel at 11, and I gave a little teaser of this the other day too. The Mickey now has his little Halloween mask on. What character do you think he's probably trying to be right here? Maybe like a floral Zorro or something? Or I don't know exactly. He's got the little, I'm gonna say like Zorro or the Lone Ranger. Maybe the Lone Ranger. Lone Ranger Mickey? Possibly? Yeah, say Lone Ranger Mickey. Here you enter and here you leave today. Yeah. You'd think I would have this thing memorized by now. Here you leave today, enter the world of yesterday, tomorrow, and pre-Halloween fantasy. So I'm going to be strolling down, show some of the pumpkins, not each and every one of them, but show the pumpkins down, about walking right down the middle of Main Street, USA, including the Winky, the pumpkin that is winking with one eye, which shows up a lot better at night when it is illuminated with the projection on it. But the big pumpkin popped up a day or two ago right here at the forefront of Main Street, USA, and I am here to see it. Yeah, I also need to probably go into Starbucks, get myself that piping hot caffeinated beverage, even though it is, again, going to get to 92 today. It's not Florida 92, but it's still 92 degrees in SoCal. Still nothing to sneeze at. Definitely still a little toasty and warm. Nothing says Halloween better than a 92 degree day. And Florida, it's even probably hotter than that. I can recall last year at the opening of the Halloween event in Florida, the Not So Scary, I believe they call it. I remember I almost got like heat stroke, and that was in mid-August. Yeah, just Halloween gets earlier and earlier every year, which is fine. But one day Halloween is just going to be a 365-day-a-year season. All right, looks as if they have this little tumbler here with the little Mickey pumpkin on it as well. I wonder if pumpkin spice is out there. What do they have? They have pumpkin spice in the parks? Should probably ask. Maybe I'll get a pumpkin spice item. All right, I just asked, and according to the workers, the cast members at Starbucks, they said that pumpkin spice officially will rear its head tomorrow. So the day I'm filming it, no pumpkin spice. Tomorrow should be in the parks. I don't know if they coincide with all Starbuckses, but the ones here in the park, according to the cast members, said tomorrow pumpkin spice. So today, I'm just doing a regular piping hot caffeinated regular coffee, a little Pike's Place. All right, let's get into some merch action here. I got these lounge flies. Well, this is a backpack. It might be a lounge fly. I think they have this design on a shirt. Ooh, do these open? Look at this. Look at that. Oh, no, it doesn't. Oh, it does open. Look at that. There's a daisy down inside of there. Of course, you got the ears. Cannot have a celebration of the Halloween persuasion without proper ears. Spirit jerseys. I've never been really a spirit jersey guy. I guess I run a little warm-blooded because I've always got hot caffeine in the blood, so I don't really. I'll wear a hoodie from time to time, but I've never gone down the spirit jersey rabbit hole. Although, should I get some Crocs? It's kind of a cute little cap right here. So you just have the kind of the dulled out, the non-orange Mickey there, and the Mickey pumpkin there. And then they also have these, which are little like lights. They have the pumpkin lights, and then they also have the little candy corn lights on them as well. Possibly candle. Oh, look at this. Beetlejuice? Look at that. Beetlejuice represented at the Disney parks. Interesting. This is also very cute here. It's kind of retro, orange checkerboarded style right there. And then of course you can't have Halloween without Hocus Pocus and the Sanderson sisters. Pretty much Nightmare Before Christmas and Hocus Pocus are pretty much staples of the Halloween season at Disney parks. Yeah, I like that design there too. They do have this in a t-shirt. I saw it the other day, but evidently they have it in a sweatshirt view as well, just like the hat. They have this on a shirt. So this is it's a mini pumpkin, not a Mickey pumpkin. Like it. Ooh, I see if I could get maybe, what do they have, like Halloween gibbets? These are called gibbets. Things that go on the Crocs right there. Definitely on this day with the temperature how it is, would not be utilizing one of these blankets right here. Take a look at this. It's like a little playset area of the castle and all its Halloween glory. Now, if you wanted to buy more than 2 of these, you are not allowed. So just limit 2 of these massive. Look at this. So this is the size of my gargantuan coffee compared next to the even more gargantuan plastic pumpkin right there. I wouldn't even know how you take that. You have to get like a separate plane seat to take that thing. Let's take that thing home with me. Yeah, going all in on the ears. Now this I have not seen till I saw the other day. I kind of passed through here. Didn't really show much of this, but I did not see the Lightning McQueen vampire right there. Disneyland Resort, of course. Probably should pop over to DCA as well, see what they got going on over there. Again, I will not be here on the opening day of Halloween time, which is on Friday, but I might pop in on Saturday, even though I have a lot of other stuff going on Saturday. I might be able to pop in for just a little bit to see what else has been added. Maybe. I do have a few collared shirts that I brought with me. I bought one the other night. I didn't buy this one, but this is kind of, I might at some point get this one. I also like this. I kind of wish this was in more of a collared shirt style, but I like the like non-colored version of this, kind of like the darker, more grimy style of Mickey right there in the thorn. It's not Brer Rabbit in the Briar Patch. That's Mickey in a Briar Patch-esque Halloween top. All right, not Halloween related, but these are really awesome. These are like oversized little like handbags. Again, this is the size of my coffee. That's the size of the handbag. Look at that. You could get a lot of items in that. I could go through the Adventureland archway, or I could walk over to Frontierland, which I think I'm going to do. I'm going to pop in the Frontierland trading post and maybe get a Halloween pin or 2. I've waited till now to check out the pins for this season, and they have them over here in this little area. All right, so you have holidays and celebration and the what's new, and then they all look, check it out. They have Muppets pins for the occasion as well, and then they have all the different ones. I don't think, like usually in past years, I'll buy each and every one, but I kind of don't feel like I need all. There's certain ones that I do collect. I always try to collect Mickey pins, and I always try to get Stitch pins. Maybe I'll get both of those. Those are like a good to add to the collection for 24. They do have this pumpkin bubble wand right there. You can emit plenty of bubbles out of the pumpkin bubble wand. I like this shirt too. When Mickey in 1928, early on, he started his pumpkin patch. His pumpkins must be very, very prevalent as well. So you got the mini one, you got the Mickey plush over here, and then you got the little snow globe. Ooh, do these really have snow in them? Or are they candy corn globes? There's nothing in it. There's no, oh, there it is. It's like, okay, it's just little black flakes in there. You can kind of see the flakes going around. So it's like an evil petting zoo? An evil snow globe? Nah, nothing's evil here, unless you're a villain. Love some Stitch stuff. The creepiest pumpkin patch that there is with Stitch jumping out of the pumpkin, like this shirt as well, and this massive cookie jar. Look, my hand can like fit in Stitch's mouth in the pumpkin. Now at this time, as I'm understanding correctly, due to the construction of the queue, people cannot line up standby for Haunted Mansions. There's a virtual queue you have to get. They're all booked up. The next one is at noon in like 7 or 8 minutes. So I'm gonna try to get a virtual queue. I figure I should try to get on. I haven't been on a Haunted Mansion holiday, nor have I been in this mansion for a few years because it was under construction. Also across from Mansion, the popcorn cart, I'm having trouble talking. Popcorn cart has been moved over here because the area it used to be in is under construction. But check out, you got Oogie Boogie right there. Look at him. He's kind of like, he's nodding down right there. Oogie Boogie is like kneeling before Zod. They also have the Hatbox Zipper for the 55th anniversary of Haunted. I was just thinking about the 50th anniversary of Haunted Mansion on August 9th, 2019. I still have a paper fast pass from that time, and also, in my opinion, the best after-hours event they ever did at a Disney park was right here at Disneyland for the 50th anniversary of Haunted Mansion. It was an after-hours event, all themed around Mansion. But yeah, goodness gracious, there are a lot of people in line. This is, if you have the virtual queue, it doesn't mean you have like a fast pass front of the line thing. It means you got to get in the regular line even after you get the virtual queue. Yeah, and honestly, if I don't get a virtual queue, I'm not going to be too bummed on it because that is a really long line anyway, and I can't imagine it being any different than previous years of the Haunted Mansion holiday, except for maybe the cake on the centerpiece of the ballroom scene. That is the big thing that changes every year. This is what the external queue is going to look like as well. Goblins and ghoulies from last Halloween awaken the spirits with your tambourine. Serpents and spiders, tail of a rat. Call in the spirits wherever they're at. Pretty good impression of Leota, right? All right, I ended up getting a virtual queue. Group 147, right now they're on group 96, so if I'm around a little bit, I might end up popping in the line, because I don't know if I do pop in here on Saturday, it'll be such a short time frame, and don't know if I'll be in the park during the times to get the virtual queue, so I might as well go ahead and lock it down. Might as well try to do it, if the boarding groups go quick. Yeah, I'm really tempted to get this. I really like this. I feel like I'm gonna regret it if I do not get Hattie 55th anniversary. Check it out right there. Even, his head's even in the hat box itself. The problem is I don't really have a lot of room luggage-wise, but maybe, I don't know, maybe I could start another carry-on bag, possibly, when I eventually get home. This is pretty dang cool. I'm gonna regret not getting this. I might get this. I think I'm gonna pop over to DCA. So go from Disneyland over to DCA and then pop back over, do a little mansion. I'm really heavily considering getting that zipper. All right, there it shows it. My party of one. They're welcoming up to group 100, 147. Never did I think I would need a virtual queue to go on the mansion, but yeah. That's what you need. Also, one thing I do like about Walt Disney World versus Disneyland is you can, on Halloween season and Halloween day, if you so choose, go on the OG mansion, not the Jack Skellington version. I mean, I like the Jack Skellington version a couple times, but I prefer original mansion. Just my opinion. All right, I am now in DCA, walked across the Esplanade, scanned in, park hopped, and gotta see what kind of Halloween decor they have in here. Oh, look what has arrived. The sculpture of the Headless Horseman, and you have the Pacific Electric trolley going by in the distance. So yeah, I was gonna say the Headless Horseman has reared its head, but he doesn't have a head. He's headless, so he can't rear his head, but he can rear a pumpkin. Headless Horseman has arrived. I am looking forward to Oogie Boogie Bash and seeing the parade, and I think they'll have the Headless Horseman in the parade. I think they do. Also, look at all the bats up there. I was like, bats all across the top of the little balconies, all down here, down the Little avenue here, bats everywhere. Bats have taken over DCA. Yeah, this is pretty dang great. He even has like a sword. He has his sword extended. I never noticed he had the sword there before. And quite the handle there with the dragon on the sword. I never noticed that before. He's got no head. Yeah, it's basically like a, what, 2.5 month. It's a very lengthy All Hallows Eve celebration for Halloween. Bats up there too. As toasty as it is today, this wouldn't be a bad attraction to go on. You will get really, really wet on it. We got the Eureka Gold and Timber Mining Company right there as it goes up the side. Now, before heading over here, I did pop over into Cars Land, which is preparing for, again, Friday is the first day of Halloween time. They're all ready. Everything is pretty much staged and ready to go. Mater's, I believe, is still not the Junkyard Jamboree yet, even though they did have some of the signage up, kind of scattered through. And I'm also noticing it's good to get here a couple days early because I can just kind of peek at some of the stuff before the lines get too long to try to get photos. Usually it's hard to find photos or to get photos of some of the stuff without like a long line or people that are in the certain items are in front of the thing. So it's not really, not full on yet. So I'm able to just kind of walk up and show some of the stuff. But yeah. Also, look at the amount of ears that people have lost in here. There's an ear there. There's ears over there wedged in the corner. Lots of ears. We have ears down. There are ears. There's ears everywhere. This is going to be a photo op for Oogie Boogie Bash. Looking forward to getting some pictures with some characters, if the lines aren't too bad, which they probably will be completely insane. And then also one of the favorite things is the Redwood Creek area over there during Oogie Boogie Bash becomes kind of like a little haunted walkthrough. Grizzly River Run. Again, nothing says Halloween like incessant heat. Right there. Oh, goodness gracious. I had seen something about this a couple months ago, but totally forgot that they placed Big Al here at the Grizzly Peak Recreation Area. There is a sculpture of Big Al from Country Bear Jamboree, which Country Bear Jamboree does not exist here at the Disneyland Resort. But Big Al, a little homage to him, is right here. There's no more blood on the saddle, Big Al. You sing a different song now, which is kind of weird. But it is good to see you here on the West Coast again. I know. Look at that sad look in his eye. He just wants to sing Blood on the Saddle. He remembers Blood on the Saddle, so do I. Oh, the treat trails are going to be happening soon. Ooh, I wonder who's going to be stationed down here. Usually, this is where Judge Doom was from Roger Rabbit last year. I wonder who's going to be there this year. Last year was so good. Up, coming through, Pacific Electric. Trolley car coming through. So yeah, just trying to show some things as preparing for Halloween time / Oogie Boogie Bash. Looks like this area here is going to be as well. It says Eternal Glory. There's a dragon there. Probably going to be a treat trail through here too. I really like how Oogie Boogie Bash does the treat trails and corresponds us to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party in Florida. I think they have a better system here than they do at WDW with seeing the characters and then grabbing the treats and keeping the line flowing. I like the system here. And I love over here, they still have the little Easter egg from Roger Rabbit. They still have the Eddie Valiant little area here, the mailbox for Eddie Valiant up here on this little ledge. So a little Roger Rabbit nod over here at 2632 Buena Vista Street in DCA.
Right ahead is the Walt and Mickey statue entitled Partners. And beyond it is Sleeping Beauty's castle and your entrance to Fantasyland. Sorry!
I'm gonna cut through Galaxy's Edge, Batu West, if you will, an entrance that you can't go through in Florida. This particular entrance is blocked off. Oh, there's Kyla. There's Kyla. He doesn't know where he's going. He's going the other way. He saw me. He got scared. Kyla was afraid of me. He went the other way. And now back over in New Orleans Square. I'm about 10 boarding groups away from my mansion virtual queue. Oh wow, I've never seen Jack Sparrow and Red together up on the little balcony here before. Take a look at this. There's about a 45-minute wait for Pirates of the Caribbean, but while you're waiting, you can have Jack Sparrow waving down at you, and Red, we want the red head right there. Let me go over here and see if I can get a little bit of a crowd starting to accumulate. This is actually the line for Pirates here. This is the line to, not a line, just the impromptu standing area to look. What's Jack looking at? Is he looking? Oh, he's looking across the way there. Tom Sawyer's Island. Yeah. He's waving over there. That's pretty neat that they're up there. Okay, Red is like also simulating like a telescope looking across. Never seen them up here before. That's great. All right, $32.49 plus the tax later. I went ahead and got my Hatbox Ghost sipper right here. Not a popcorn bucket, but I could put it with my popcorn bucket areas. It looks like you could put some batteries in the back, lights up, make some noises, things like that. It's got the little area. You can put it over your neck right there. You can dangle it from your neck, Hattie. So this is kind of interesting. This is the first time I've ever seen this carriage in this particular spot. And it's due to all the construction that's taking place. So they need to scan your barcodes here.
How many here?
This is me.
Straight to the red umbrella.
Thank you. Construction walls, construction update. But once you're in the line, it doesn't look like it's going to be too long because you just go into this one little section. Also love this right here. But we're not going to be going over, this whole line, not going to be going over into that whole extended queue area like there usually is. It looks like there's just like two little kickbacks there. You go up and around and then in. Basically just goes up there, turns around, and then you go in. So it's like once you have the virtual queue, it's probably like a 5-minute wait. All right, there we go. Hatbox Ghost returning to his home. You're gonna go back to your home, Hattie. Back to your home. You can tell Hattie is very, very excited to get back in there. He's probably still in there, but this version of the Hattie's gonna return. There's old Flybait, August 9th, 1869, which is exactly 100 years before the mansion opened. All right, now heading in. I've not been in this mansion in a couple of years. Again, I wish it was the OG version, but you know, I'll settle for Haunted Mansion Halloween. All right, the door is open now, heading into the stretch room. Yeah, something happened in here. There was security in here that just exited out. I don't know what just happened, but nonetheless, it's in the stretch room now. Haunted Mansion Holiday. You can see the silhouette here of Hattie. Holy Lord! Just look at those checks. Hattie's face right there. All right, going through the portrait room now, heading towards the bust that stare at you. Wait, he's dangling down a spider up there. Look at that. There's like a spider right up there. Even the knight has a pumpkin over its head in the eternal hallway, and the Donald Duck chair right here. Oh, I forgot about the terrifying flowers that look like something out of Little Shop of Horrors. Oh, in fact, look at this thing. Look at that right there. All right, now heading over. There's the gingerbread house. Let's see what the gingerbread house looks like now. Ooh, it's like ghoulish house down there. I can't tell if that's different from the last one or not. Oh, and now over into the attic. They do the attic as well. The snake used to be over here. Now the snake's over there. There you are, Hattie. Hattie, look at yourself. Look at yourself, Hattie. Look at yourself. Take a deep look at yourself. You're chewing on the lights up there. Up there's old Jack Skellington right there. I love when they added Sally a few years ago. Love this Sally animatronic. There's Oogie Boogie, Mr. Oogie Boogie Man right there. Look at him right there. What's going to happen? Is he going to pop up? Oh, I saw you there. We did it, Hattie. We did it. We went to your overlay. I'm taking you out of here until it goes back to the original mansion. Yeah, really glad I did that. That was pretty good. It's always good to go back on that for the first time of the season, and it's been a few seasons since I've been on Haunted Mansion Holiday, so I was like, I didn't think I was going to be that excited, but I was like pretty stoked to see Skellington and the whole crew in there again. It was fun. You want to ride the Matterhorn? You want to have your spine realigned? I don't know. You don't have a lightning lane. Next time, okay? Next time. Oh, there's the partner statue, and you got all the little pumpkins here. Woody, Jack Skellington, and others. Front of the castle. Not the backside of water, it's the backside of Walt and Mickey. One thing I've never ever noticed is this little sewage manhole here. I have to wonder, though. I always make the joke about chuds, you know, being in places, but I don't know if there's any chuds at the Disneyland Resort. If there are, that is definitely where they would be. The chuds would be right down. What does a Disneyland chud look like? Would it have Mickey ears on it? Probably. And that's going to do it for today. Sun will be setting soon. See you in the next video. The vlog is over.